and gentlemen, welcome to Renee Boxing, a platform where we simply discuss and critique and analyze, simply talk about the sport of boxing in a level-headed, mature, coherent fashion. Subscribers since day one, recent subscribers, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Flash Lives, the premieres of my videos such as this in real time, playback family, salute. If you're new to this platform, if you love the sport of boxing, this is a place for you. It's as simple as that. Go ahead and subscribe. Cordial invitation for you to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I do my Flash Lives. Push content such as this, definitely we're growing, and I appreciate you all. And, upon petition, I posted in the community post that I finally got my Cash App, man. So after so long, people been petitioning it for a minute, and my apologies, but I appreciate y'all because you're willing to support, and in that aspect and that respect, and that's awesome. So Cash App is in the description of all my videos from now on, and other videos I'll be pushing. I'll put the handle there. It's a very simple handle. It's there in the community post. You can check it out. It's the $ in capital letters, Renee Box Young. $ Renee Box Young, everything in capital letters. It's as simple as that. Very simple. So thank you guys so much, man. So I want to talk about this. MTK, they're out of business. And I'm sure you heard it by now. I'm sure it's everywhere. It's viral in the boxing world, the community. MTK is out of business, by the end of April. So you go to their website, as a matter of fact, and all you see is like a letter, a memo for everyone to read. And it's all because of this I think his name is Daniel Kinahan. I mean, mind you, I'm not the best when it comes to MTK. I really don't know too much about it. All I know is that I guess Bud Crawford some time ago, Jojo Diaz, if I'm not mistaken, some fighters out there, as far as in the Western world, the Americas, were affiliated with it, signed to it. I really don't know. And I really haven't seen, as far as with me, right? I mean, maybe, there are people out there that are experts on this stuff, but I really haven't seen like too much promotion on behalf of MTK. I really don't know if it's like a co-promotional company thing in conjunction with fighters who are under other promotions, promotional companies and things of that nature. I really don't know too much about it. But let's get to the article so we can, delve into this. So we'll check it out right here at boxingscene.com. As you know, link in the description of all this stuff. MTK Global to cease operations by end of April. Hey, I liked the, I always liked the logo of MTK. It was cool, the leaflet or whatever you call it right around there, and then MTK Global. That's pretty cool, and the gold, coloring of it, whatever. But anyway, MTK Global, the management company that was co-founded by alleged crime boss Daniel Kinahan. So it was co-founded by Daniel Kinahan. Wow, something I learned new, okay? Announced earlier today that they were planning to cease operations by the end of the month. So, that's the thing here. I mean, it was all due to that. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing here is this. Well, before we get to that, let's just continue reading, okay? I got several things to say about this. The company which manages and or advises, there you go, over 100 fighters from around the world has already shut down their website, like I was saying earlier. MTK Global currently work with several world champions, okay, including WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, undisputed junior weight, welterweight, champion Josh Taylor, WBO, okay, Dina Thursland, however you pronounce that, yeah. On Tuesday, Bob Yalen announced his resignation as CEO of MTK Global. I remember reading that the other day in social media. And then, this is the thing right here. It says, a tidal wave of controversy began earlier this month when the U.S. State's Treasury Department revealed a $5 million reward for information leading to the capture of Kinahan. That's like, that's like major crime stuff. Major alleged crime boss kind of stuff right there. Cartel-esque kind of stuff, that's no joke. You know what I'm saying? When the United States Treasury has a bond, a bond for your head, wanted, not dead or alive, in this case alive, yeah, but yeah, that's no joke, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something to play with, and that's some serious business. You know what I'm saying? So it says here, and several others who were named as alleged leading figures in an overseas criminal organization. Wow. And this is the memo I was telling you about. On the MTK Global website, the websites are down, and it says here, as a business, we have faced unprecedented levels of unfair scrutiny and criticism since the sanctioning by the U.S. government of Daniel Joseph Kinahan. Okay, it's a matter of public record that Mr. Kinahan's involvement in MTK ceased in 2017. And despite repeated reassurances in this regard, unfounded allegations about his ongoing association with us and our fighters persist. Since leading promoters have now informed us that they will be severing all ties with MTK and will no longer work with our fighters, we have taken the difficult decision to cease operations at the end of this month. MTK prospered because we always put the long-term interests of our fighters at the heart of what we do. Our priority in the weeks ahead will be to ensure that our world-class boxers are supported, to find new partnerships as swiftly as possible. MTK gyms are operated independently, so will remain open for the foreseeable future. Further announcements will be made in due course. Thank you to all the fans, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I do remember some time ago that, around 2017, I do remember, but I didn't do videos on it like that, nothing like that, So, like I said, I don't really follow MTK like that, but, I do remember something like that, it being posted in social media that MTK cut off, association with Kinahan or whatever, but, and they're saying that there's no proof that he's been, in connection with MTK since then, according to MTK, but like I said, man, that's some serious stuff, you know what I'm saying? Now, this, it makes me think. I kind of think of it, in a broader scale. Since this is happening, you know what I'm saying? I think that, watch this, man. I think that, that's just my humble opinion, that's all. I think that, the U.S., governing officials in countries, they should crack down more on the corruption in the sport of boxing. I'm not saying that Daniel Kinahan, had his hands in the mix, in association, with crime stuff. I don't know. That's not my business. I can really care less. But I think they should do that more, man. I think that, the sport of boxing has to be cleaned up more, man, because it has a dirty history. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not an expert in these things, but, if you do kind of dig in just a little bit with research, just a little bit, like I said, I don't really know too much, but there is, a wealth of, I think present tense is, there was, is, and I think there always will be, unfortunately, sadly to say, corruption in the sport, and because corruption in all sports is around. From what I understand, there's a degree of corruption in everything. You got cheaters, you got, athletes who are cheating, you got, maybe coaches and trainers and managers who have, ties with governing bodies and, commissions of sports, whatever sport it is. Same thing in boxing, but it seems like in boxing it's a lot more prevalent. Seems like it's a lot more prevalent in the sport of boxing, you know what I'm saying? It has a, dirtier history. So, what's going on here, and I think it was great, that, because I don't know, like I said, it goes back with Daniel Kinahan, man. Like I said, I haven't really posted videos on him at all. I really don't know who the heck that guy is, but all I do know is that he has had a track record. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the sport of boxing, he has had a track record that's not healthy, It's very suspicious, you know what I'm saying? So, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mauricio Suleiman has a picture with that guy, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, man, that's I don't know. I don't know anything, you know what I'm saying? But I think that I think it's a plus that we're seeing, to a certain degree, the U.S. Treasury, the U.S. government is taking action in this. I think more should be done in all respect in the sport of boxing, in all aspects in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a trip to see this, man. That ever since Daniel Kinahan had that, they got that. Wanted, I guess, reward. All of a sudden MTK is like, what, we're closing shop. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So I'm sure there are people out there who are experts on this who are going to, expound upon this and other platforms out there, which is great. I just wanted to share this with you and read it to you, the article, boxingscene.com. Shouts out to them. Link in the description. You can check it out. So we'll see what's next, man. Hopefully this is the start of something where we can see the sport of boxing cleaned up more. Definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, Daniel Kinahan, man, what he's being alleged of, $5 million bond on his head, you know what I'm saying? That's big time stuff right there. It reminds me of, cartel, most wanted people, you know what I'm saying? Top 10 FBI lists, stuff like that. That's serious. That's serious. You're not being wanted for something you did right. You're doing right. I don't know. It's just, and like I said, that track, that suspicion in Kinahan has been for years. To the degree of MTK claiming that they, cut off ties with him since 2017. So, I mean, we'll see what happens next, man. So, and it's a trip because you got a lot of fighters. You had a lot of fighters under that umbrella. Like I said, man, when you read the article that we just read, I mean, they had a lot of fighters. Like I said, I think Bud Crawford was in association with them or something. I really don't know. Like I said, I don't follow MTK. I think Jojo Diaz also was some time ago or something like that. But, yeah, man, we'll see what happens. And we'll see what happens to the fighters, man. That kind of sucks, man. I mean, I hope the fighters, man, and apparently MTK is going to reach out, and try to hook them up, you know what I'm saying, the fighters, and link them with other, promotional companies or something, and help them with their careers. Hopefully they do that, man, because, to leave fighters like that stranded, that kind of sucks, man. That sucks. Just imagine it's something like it's it's kind of like Top Rank, for example. You got a lot of fighters under that roster, PBC, whatever the heck platform you want to say, right? But it's just an example, Golden Boy or something. Just imagine them, closing shop all of a sudden, one day to the next, 1 week to the next, because of some allegations, right? And you got all those fighters. I mean, more than anything, I'm concerned for the fighters. You know what I'm saying? They were getting paychecks, man. You know what I'm saying? They were getting events and fights and paychecks. You know what I'm saying? Getting careers. From MTK. And imagine, fighters. What are the fighters gonna do next? That's just horrible. That's the tough thing about this all. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I think, I've said it time and time again when it comes to fighters, man. I wish, there were some plan, where they can backfall on. You know what I'm saying? With these situations, concerning these situations, like, pensions, so that when something like this happens, they can have something to fall back on, you know what I'm saying? But looks like they're going to be left in the dust to a certain degree, these fighters, man. It's sad. It's sad. So just, I reiterate, just imagine that happens to Top Rank. Remember HBO went out of business some time ago, a few years ago, whenever the heck that was, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's crazy, too. That was a big shock. It's HBO going out of business in boxing, you know what I'm saying? HBO boxing closing shop. That was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Big stuff. Because it was a big shocker that HBO boxing went out of business. You know what I'm saying? We've got MTK going out of business too. You know what I'm saying? All those fighters under that umbrella. It's like, wow, man. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of sad for the fighters. I think it's sad for the fighters. So I wish the best for these fighters, man, that were under MTK. Now, what I think may happen is that, according to the article, MTK claiming that they're going to help out those fighters, upon closing shop, I think that, they'll reach out to, Top Rank. They'll reach out to maybe Golden Boy. They'll reach out possibly to PBC. You know what I'm saying? They got connections. These people in the, these business heads or whatever, right? They have relations, with other promotional companies to a certain degree. They're probably going to reach out also, obviously, to, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom. I mean, that's. So I don't think they're, I said earlier they're going to be left in the dust, these fighters, but they're probably not just going to be like, I think they're going to be connected and, hooked up, to other promotional companies and get opportunities. I really do hope so. You know what I'm saying? I think MTK got those connections, you know what I'm saying? So, and there's a lot of fighters under that umbrella, according to the article. So we'll see what happens, man. I wish the best for these fighters, and we'll see what happens next, man. Thank you guys so much. What do you guys think is going to happen next? I have no idea. Like I said, I don't really follow MTK too much, but this caught my attention. That's why I want to make a video about it and read the article to you, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, Renee Boxing on the platform. We simply discuss, critique, and analyze. Simply talk about the sport of boxing in a level-headed, mature, coherent fashion. I appreciate each and every one of you, man. Like I said, Cash App in the description if you guys want to go ahead and support in that aspect. But you can support by liking it up and sharing it up, subscribing. You already know, man. Renee Boxing. Peace out. Stay safe.